Okay. Oh, and then I gotta press this button. We're back with some more Pokopia. Quite a bit has happened in between last stream and this stream. You might be able to tell. It's from Katopolis. I'll talk more about that here in a minute. I apologize for this being another, like, not on the right time stream. I had a lot of crashing out to get out of my system. Like a lot. I don't really want to go into it more than need be, but it was not a good. It started off good and then it just didn't. Dead by Daylight, it is a game. Trying to think of like the right words to say. It was just thing, I guess. I don't know, like some of the games are fine, some of the games are good. It's just that, what up Derek, how's it going? I was just losing my mind over the fact that like, I just... I'm trying to think of the right words. I'm so sorry. Like, my brain's a little bit fried. brain is like really like befuddled right now in it. I just feel bad because like the first few games that I joined in on went like decent. There wasn't anything like too good, but also nothing like really too bad that happened. It's just the latter games that I think that just really got to me. Especially the fact that I was just playing worse and worse and getting sandbagged constantly. But I think it also just like officially hit me that there was only one real reason I still play Dead by Daylight. And without that reason, I mean, put it this way, without that reason, then I wouldn't have to play Dead by Daylight. Then getting like, the achievements and the rest of the archives, I get that. Man, I just... realizing the other half of that really just kind of took the wind out of my sails, I think more so. I feel really tired now all of a sudden. That's just... pretty much came to the realization that I think I only play Dead by Daylight now just specifically to, like... how do I put this? I play it just specifically to play with Neko. Like everyone else that I end up playing with is mostly maybe to teach people about the game. But most of the other times it's just... play with Neko. And then when I play solo queue, it's more so just honing the survivor skills to at least be able to play on par. Because like I say, I don't really understand the concept of, I guess, having fun. It feels like, at least for myself. But just the amount of like other people I end up playing with and I just get super frustrated, or the amount of times where like I want to yell at my teammates like constantly, just yell at the killer, just not. I don't know like the best way to put it. But because of like all of that, I'm just like, well, what do I do? And I'm just learning about it just more and more, where it's like solo queue, a lot of me just trying to carry a team, but it is very much at the end of the day, like Dead by Daylight is just a team-based game if you're playing as Survivor. So you need all of the survivors to like work together well enough in order to win. Even if like somebody gets tunneled out, you can still bounce back from that. You just need to like make sure your teammates are competent enough. And I think the issue that I keep running into is that I feel like my teammates are just never competent enough. Now that is to say not every single person I end up playing with is not competent. Obviously Neko is incredibly competent in the game. Like every other rando, it's like frustration upon frustration. And I think it would be lessened if I knew that I was playing in like lower MMR, because then at least I'm playing with like casual players, and I don't expect them to know like what the perks are, and I don't need to expect them to know how like all the killers work. But it's very clear that, like, what a blessing. It's very clear that, like, most of the games of Dead by Daylight, at least lately, has just been just the creme de la creme, the sweatiest of the sweat killers. Heck, I think it was the first killer, or second killer that Neko and I played against today, was a lich who, like, played as if, like, their life depended on the game. Like, and that sort of sweating I've, like, haven't seen in a while. But still, like, we were running into issues of just, like, teammates just not doing what needs to be done. And not knowing, like, not realizing the game state. And it just, it gets just really, really frustrating at the end of the day. What was my tipping point, anyway? I mean, there was a ghoul game where I'm, like, 95% confident that the ghoul was cheating based on how they were functioning. But, like, when you're going up against a cheater, it's like you already know you're gonna lose. Like, there's no reason to just kind of, like, delay it. It was funny, though, that they stopped to, like, turn off their cheats. And then got ridiculously looped by a maid for this gamer, which was hilarious. Excuse me, sorry. I think just like I'm trying to think of like what other... I think it was the Dracula game, I think that really just wore me out. I think that's probably that or the artist game. Because we had an artist game and like we so should have won, and I kept getting sandbagged. But at that point, like, I knew Neko wasn't like super paying attention. So the fact that even though she had deja vu, simultaneously sandbagged me and the other rando that we were with, like, I knew she was getting tired, so I wasn't like too angry about that. Rando, though, just completely running to the far corner where the only other gen was that they knew was there, that actually did piss me off, though. And then, and like the artist, they weren't even that good. It's just more the fact that like one was just playing really bad on that map. What was the other one I said? It was, Dracula. Yeah, it was a Dracula game where, like, once again, we had it in the bag. And I just, for some... I should have stayed and looked at the add-ons, but I was too pissed off to do it. Because there was a... It really seemed like it was a glitch of some kind, where... the Dracula switched into wolf form, and then instead of, like, because they do a jump and then they can do another jump, is what it is. But they did a jump, and then all of a sudden the dog, or the wolf form, like, ran at, like, top speed, just in a straight line and got me. And I was, like, a good distance away to where maybe the leap could have hit there. Like, there was always a possibility, you don't know for sure. But in this case, it really was just, like, on my screen, just a really, like, brutal straight line that I just kind of was like, what the fuck do I do? Like, you motherfucker just sprinted in a single direction, and I don't understand how they were able to. And like I said, it wasn't even a bounce. But I think I was also learning during that time that, like, my game and Neko's game was starting to disconnect a little bit. I don't know if there's, like, difference in latency, but some of the things I was seeing on my end, Neko wasn't seeing, and vice versa. So it was it just was starting to get rough. And I definitely vented my frustrations on their stream, that's for sure. I think I told 2 killers that they really should think about shoving a frag grenade up their ass. So, that's where my mental was at that point. I think, like, once again, part of it was just more the fact that I was just frustrated at the killers. Because, like, there were some shitty ways of playing that were just annoying. But the other half was me just playing really bad and getting frustrated. I am starting to notice, though, and I saw it with Slate's stream, and it became super, super apparent during Neko's stream today, but some of these Dead by Daylight matches are starting to just get into, like, absurd amounts of time. So, I've always figured, quote-unquote figured, that the average, like, Dead by Daylight match is, like, kind of 10 to 15 minutes. At least that's usually what it feels like, and that's... Usually, like, gens would be pretty even, you know, sometimes all the gens get done and things go well. But I would say, like, a typical Dead by Daylight game is about 10 to 15 minutes. We were getting to, like, 20 to 30-minute games. Just everything feels like it slows to a crawl. We had a Jason game where, like, teammates were idiots, don't get me wrong. I say that as I think one of the teammates was one of Neko's viewers who I think they were wanting to go for flashlight saves. I think they were doing what I see like Cactus do for Flora, where they wanted to just keep saving Neko, but they never had the opportunity because the killer would always find them. And it's just unfortunate. But like we just had some like really bad runs, and the game could have gone so much better, and it just really didn't, just because like things are just grinding to a halt. And I know a mix of it is just the fact that I've been playing really bad lately, especially when I'm playing with Neko, because I feel like all I can really do is do gens, like that's it. I don't know, doing loops lately, like... I just seem to, like, crumble, like, pretty darn quickly. I apologized again. I know that she just wants me to have fun with playing and spending time, but I think it just hit me, like, majorly today that the only game that her and I have we really can play together is Dead by Daylight. I think without that, I'm very much like a nothing issue at that point. Like if Neko were to just stop playing Dead by Daylight just one day, be like, I hit 10,000 hours, I think I'm done with the game. Like, then I don't have any other game to play either. And that would just probably go badly, so... But then, you know, the alternate fact to that is the fact that I can't seem to have fun playing the game, and I just get too irritated. Like, I'm starting to think if I'm getting more irritated at the randoms, like, that we get for Survivor, or the killers. Because I totally just trailed off when I was talking about it. The game really does rely on, like, the killer's skill at the end of the day. Like, the killer's skill is, like, a big factor in it, right? But you also just need to have a good team, and you just don't seem to get that unless you have, like, a Swift that's just coordinated. Even a Swift that's trying to have fun, they're still more coordinated than, like, most of the solo queue teammates. But then again, like, there's issues, though, where, or there's instances, sorry, not issues, but instances, like the first game we played was against a Huntress, and I looped that Huntress without dropping a pallet, for pretty much the, like, majority of the game. Hi, Yuffie. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I looped that Huntress for, like, most of the game. But, like... maybe this is just me being, like, too in my own brain about it. So... I should take a drink so that way I clear my fucking throat, dude. I feel like my... and this might just be due to my, like, lack of understanding on fun. But, like, that Huntress game. It was the first game we played, and it was against a Huntress who I very much, like, looped like hell. Like, thank you for the stretch, Bossy, I'll do that right now. Just said. You can say one of my teeth needs to be filed down since the filling is too high, so I gotta wake up early. Probably not living night. Well, I know about working in a dental office. So if you're filing down, so you're probably getting the tooth prepped for a crown, I'd imagine. Unless they need to, like, alter the filling. Which, if they're altering the filling, hopefully they're not charging you for that. Is like... they should, like, any, like, changes to fillings, they should be doing that for free. It takes, like, no time at all. At least, I know my dentist that I worked with, like, that would be the case there. But if it's a crown, though, like, then, yeah, you're probably paying, like, hopefully insurance is covering probably 50% of it, I'd imagine. Now I just got fillings done, they're all the way in the back, and with my mobility issues, it's hard to tell when it's numb. No cost? Okay, that's good, that's no cost, yeah. That sounded like they probably just made the filling a bit too high. And usually depending on what tooth it is, like if it's a front tooth, some dentists like to spend extra time and will encourage you to come back just to adjust it. So. I get you, I get you. But I was saying, like, the Huntress match that I played in Dead by Daylight, it was... like, I looped her really well, right? But it didn't feel like a good loop. Because you could really tell with where the Huntress was throwing the hatchets and what she was doing. You can tell that she really wasn't, like, that good at, like, playing as Huntress. And listen, I'll clown on killers 5 ways to Sunday, I get that. But it's another issue when it's like, I need to prove that, that I can play this game well. Oh, cool, here's a killer that I'm looping really, really well against. Oh, the killer is just new. Or, like, doesn't have the experience, like, the skill that I'm looking for. I don't know, that's... Good job, Automod. Yeah, like, no, it's just Automod. Automod just does... No, you're good. You don't need to apologize. Like, I'm fine with cussing, Yuffie. I'm fine with cussing. It's just Automod does this, like, randomly, so I just have to... But never need to apologize for Automod. You're good, you're good. What hypermobility? Arthritis. Run done a week ago. Yeah, that'd be sensitivity for you. Root canals. I don't know. Some people hate root canals. I really liked getting my root canal, but also at the same time, I knew the endodontist personally, so like, yeah. Which I gotta make sure I'm saving money for the trip. But anyway, yeah, no, that Huntress being, like, new, like, it didn't feel good. Like, I'm just like, cool, I looped this Huntress, but she definitely didn't know what she was doing, and I wasn't, like, able to prove my stuff, so fuck. And then, I think that kind of set the tone where I was like, I need to prove myself for the future matches I'm going up against. Only to me just not being able to. So, that is where I was at with Dead by Daylight today. And then obviously me just crashing out, just because, like I said, for some reason Neko and I were just seeing different things on our screens, and that was causing some discourse, and I think more so just random sandbagging really was wearing me down. So, not a root canal, just 3/4 crown. Just like it didn't cost nearly 1,000. Yep, that's normal for a crown. Usually $1,200. So, I know my prices. How expensive it is. I mean, if you want to learn dental, like... Okay. So this is something that I've learned with dental, and now that I don't work it, I think I can probably properly explain it. The rest is in full, yeah. Well, it's discounted, because that's how the insurance works, but I know what you're saying. So let me talk dental real quick and compare it to medical. Something that I've like kind of realized since being in dental is that dental and medical insurance, there are some weird parts to it that didn't hit me until I've worked the job. So medical insurance, you know, let's say you find yourself getting sick, you have some sort of disease or something like that. Like, they'll cover a lot of stuff because you're in that situation. They'll try to weasel their way out of it, of course, because they're assholes. But like 9 times out of 10, you know, oh my gosh, I like just got like I found out that I had R-Knight 1997. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to Kid Party. Enjoy your follow modes. How's it going? You can find out, it's like, oh my gosh, I have polio or something like that. I don't know why polio is the first thing that came to mind, but imagine being like, oh my gosh, I have polio. And like the insurance will be like, oh yeah, we'll cover it. Hold the phone. Hold on. Do we want to cover this? And then they'll still try to weasel their way out of it. But at least like for the most part, it's, hey, you have a disease or like a medical issue. Let's get it taken care of. Polio? I don't know why polio is the first thing that came to mind, okay? I was also gonna say gout, but I don't know why. But dental is kind of assholes insurance. Like that's kind of the only way I can really explain it. It really feels like we're gonna be an asshole about insurance. So let me explain. Medical, right? Oh my gosh, you contracted fucking the plague, polio, something like that. I don't know. And like you have to get that taken care of, okay? We'll cover that. Dental is like, hey, your teeth are important. We get it. But guess what? This didn't happen because, like, see, as dental is luxury healthcare. Yeah, but it's also, like, the reason I say it's like assholes healthcare is, like, the dental insurance companies are going to be like, oh yeah, no, we'll cover this stuff, but guess what? This isn't because, you know, something bad happened. No, you just can take care of your fucking teeth. Oh, you want this covered? No, well, you didn't brush your teeth. You fucking eat sugar, like a pound of sugar every day. You know, you don't do shit to take care of your teeth. So guess what? We're going to barely cover it to teach you a lesson. Yeah, we're going to barely cover your expenses. And it's like, why are you saying what should I do? What do you need, buddy? My home could use a stack of tires. Crazy. Oh yeah, no, yeah, growing up poor is always a big one too. But like Dennis literally said, it seems like my teeth are bad due to genetics. And here's the thing, is that insurance companies don't care when it comes to dental, and a lot of the times they're going to be like, no, it's just because you didn't brush your teeth. Like, that's why your teeth are bad. Brush better. Like, well, that's why we're not going to make an exception. It's like, you can, you could, like, literally prove, like, the genetic part and stuff, and, like, why it's the case. And they still won't care at the end of the day. Like, oh, okay. Great. So now what do I do? It's like, well, guess it's time for an implant. We're not going to cover it because you didn't brush your fucking teeth. It's like, well, okay. Because of what the microfillings are. Am I suddenly grinding my teeth? When you get older, you'll grind your teeth. That's mostly what that is, Blossy. Like, as you get older, you'll find that you'll probably be grinding your teeth more. That's just a habit. Microfillings. I have not heard that term in a while. My teeth into sleep. Yeah. No, a lot of people, surprisingly, a lot of people do. Get a night guard. I'm telling you this. I told my mom this. Listen, I might not be on good terms with my mom that much, but I told her this because dental, I've learned quite a bit there. I'm not a dentist per se, right? I'm not a dentist. I didn't go to dental school, so I'm not a dentist at all. I don't know why I said per se, but I'm not a dentist. But like working the front desk and everything, kind of seeing what's been done, I'm just kind of like, you know what? I'm paying attention to this. Kind of get an understanding. Obviously, you listen to your dentist more so than me. Hello. Some honey. When old and has zero history of grinding your teeth, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of people who don't have history of grinding their teeth, and then suddenly they do. You would be surprised. Just saying. When I have more money, sure, I have to spend another $800 on medicated mouth trays. So, night guard, buy it from Walmart. It's like, what, 60 bucks? 80 bucks? I don't know, it might have gone up. Or you can have the dentist have one that, like, actually, like, fits your teeth and gets sent to an actual lab. That one usually is, like, $200. Like, that one you pretty much have, like, for life. What the fuck is going on here? I'm just saying. Yeah, no, money's always a big issue, so I get it. Why do the stars twinkle? Your parents are divorced. Anyway. Retainers work? You should be wearing your retainers. I should have been wearing my retainers, but like I have not worn my retainers in like years. So you should wear your retainers, ortho-wise. My teeth, though, like, the only ones that I really need to wear a retainer for is the permanent retainer that I have on the bottom. Like my upper retainer, I just stopped. I lost it. It's somewhere. I don't know where. Figure that out later. The dentist, because my mouth is small and messed up. Yeah, no, I highly recommend it if you definitely can. See what lab they work with. Learn a lot from dental. And then I'm about to be a pharmacy tech, so maybe I can learn about pharmacy stuff from y'all. Glossy, I don't know if you're here for, whatever it was called earlier, for, Hell World earlier. Yeah, or when I mentioned it, but I did get a call in the middle of that stream that I am going to be working as a pharmacy tech. So that's cool. 2-3 crowns, and she wants to work on straightening my teeth since my family was too poor to do when I was younger. So you're probably going to go to ortho for straightening your teeth. Nothing wrong with getting braces later on in life, I'm just saying. Trust me, your teeth will appreciate it. Medicated trays since my gums, no matter what I do, are flipped and angry. Yeah. Hey, better to be safe than sorry. Better to be safe than sorry. Stylish head seeds? Yellow? Okay, I have a few of those. Healing is related to the arthritis. Maybe. Seeing that, I don't know. Hello there, Monica. This game is cute, by the way. Yeah. I feel like I've done pretty well with how my towns have been. Like, I don't have love in the evening. You too, Yuffie. It's always a pleasure talking to you. Please take it easy. Please take it easy. Comparing my setup for Pokopia compared to others, everyone else has so many better towns and stuff that they have built in this. I think I just have like the bare minimum, it seems. Okay, do I have... Hold on. Over here. Take care, take care. See you later, Yuffie. This is fine for now. Let's get good for this. Okay. There is something important to do, and it involves Drifloon, whose house I entirely redid. There's a lot that's happened, by the way, in between streams. I should let y'all know, or like Pokopia streams. Hi. I need to go to the Clefairy place. Might be weird, but like, trust me on this, Driffy. Wait. Question mark, I'm not confused. Are you sure, Blossom? Are you sure about that? Okay, we are here for 2 things. 3 things. Hope. The key word is, I hope. I've been told that this is the only place to find what I'm looking for. So we are going to hopefully find them. Oh, this is looking good. Oh, it is. Let's go. Okay. So, you might be like, Kit, what are you looking for? I need to take a picture of icicles. And then completely destroy. We're going to be getting a whole bunch of this stuff. Yeah, Pokemetal. Need a whole bunch of Pokemetal, so we are going to be grinding this like crazy today. And with that, we are going to go... I'm not confused at all. You say that with even more question marks, Colossals. Just want to get to here. Oops. Good. Mess up the local ecosystem. Lassie, want to know a secret? This island doesn't exist. It's never existed. Ever. Mind blown. Right? So we can mess up the ecosystem of an island that's never existed. It's a great idea. me. Listen, tomorrow it'll be fixed, okay? You don't need to be so sassy about it. This is underground, it's fine. I just need Pokemetal. That's really what I'm trying to get right now. I'm not even sure what I'm going to be able to use all this yellow rock and green rock mossy soil for. Just need more Pokemetal, that's it. Now something I'm noticing is that there's no Pokemetal going up below us. So that's something to be a little bit concerned about. So what I need, by the way, just for reference's sake, is I need 99 rare Pokemetal fragments. That's the be-all, end-all goal, is I need 99 of the rare Pokemetal fragments. And I'm going to try my hardest to get those. Does anyone know if there's actually a way to get more? I was thinking there's the Mosslax thing of, like, finding rare items, but I don't know if finding rare items counts for, like... What's for this? Say at some point I'll find more. Anyone able to check that if the Mosslax buff? Well, I mean, I don't even want to do the Mosslax buff, so I'll just do this the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna have to sell a lot of yellow rocks after this. No, I still need to figure out what every item does in this game. That was something that I was actively looking into. How much do I have? Oh, we're doing all right. More Pokemetal. This is going pretty well. Pokemetal? Any rare Pokemetal? I mean, here, listen, if we get regular Pokemetal, that's fine too. One rare Pokemetal, right? No, not the effects of the food. Really should start getting the Pokemetal that's up above me, but... Flossie, how's the ecosystem looking? We get a report on the local wildlife. Pull it out an island. Really should just go through and grab the rest of the Pokemetal that's above me. Here in a moment. Hey, Soups. How are you doing, Soups? Good night. Gonna wake up in 3 hours? Damn. We work for you. You know, Strawby actually did well at work today. He made, well, ish. Kid's got a lot to learn. Kid's got a lot to learn. So for those who weren't at the Power World stream earlier, my little brother Strawby finally did his first like round of deliveries for Uber Eats because he's supposed to be doing it since he's never worked a job in his life. He finally did it. Good news. So he was out for 4 hours, 4.5 hours today actually. He was out for 4.5 hours today, and he did make money. There's just one little asterisk on that. He did not take the right orders, and it shows. So I left him with so proud of me. So we're proud that he worked. I'm not proud about the fact of how he did it. Let me put this in perspective. When you're doing gig work, like Uber Eats or something like that, you want to go for like a $1 per 1 mile like ratio. That way you're making it. Now most cars, like that's going to be amazing because like they're gas guzzlers. But since I drive a Nissan, they're pretty fuel efficient. So like you could maybe do like a 90 cent, 80 cent one, but general rule of thumb is $1. And guess what? He was doing it. He was doing $1 per mile. But I was thinking, based off of my estimation and my own work experience with this, I was like, okay, so he is going to, like, yeah, he's supposed to be out and about until like 8 o'clock tonight, but based on his, like, based on how much gas is left and like how much he should be making, we're probably looking at more like, you know, like 2 hour sort of gist, right? It'll just be 2 hours, he'll run out of gas and then, you know, have to call it a day, but he'll make like $70. But he made 50, and I was like, huh, 50 in 4 hours, that's like pretty darn low. So I, you know, talked with him for a little bit, and I was like, hey, you know, let me just see your app. I just want to make sure you're sending thanks to everybody. And I was taking a look at what he was getting. I don't know if all of the tips have come in, so I could be wrong. But a lot of them looked like he did do $1 per mile, but at the same time, they were all really cheap. Like, oh, this whole trip is 3 miles. Great. By the way, it's $3. Like, I think that's what he ended up doing. Is he looked at it, was like, oh, this fits within the $1 per mile thing that Kid was saying. Perfect. Let me go do that. Let me go do that. It's $3, but it's still within that, so I'm still making money. And granted, considering gas and everything, he did make money that was fuel efficient. I'll give him that. However, that was also. I see the Japanese name and it has the parentheses. It's so dark and my glasses are not good from a distance. Is it Hintminton? Is that how you say your name? Well, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. If God needs to make the big bucks. Yeah, like, so when I do deliveries, my go-to is $1 per mile, but it's $8 minimum. Because that way, like, I'm at least making the money and I can take the trips, right? But he was like, ah, yes, this is $1. I'm only traveling a mile, so that's got to be correct. And it's like, no, that's not entirely correct, little bro. So he unfortunately didn't, like, at the end of the day, if it is just the money that I saw, then I think he made, divided that by 4, excuse me, I think he made like $12 an hour. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe even less than that. Which is not good. So in comparison, right? If my math is correct, he made about $12 per hour. In comparison to my $28 an hour. So yeah. So I mean, once again, we'll see how it goes. Like, he's supposed to be doing two more days of this, and my dad said his goal is going to be $200 within the three days. I think it's doable. He just needs to actually take the proper orders. Once he does, like, he'll be set. Right, we have 46 of the rare Pokemetal, and we are still not done. So back to mass destruction of this. Listen, I hope he gets the hang of it. I'm worried that he's like one of my other brothers where he only needs direction to progress. Like, he needs somebody to hold his hand and tell him how to do things in order to, like, succeed. I'm a little bit worried that's what this might turn into. Hey, we don't know. We don't know. Also, after this one, real quick, give me 1 second, because I need to check something real fast. I'm making sure I'm reading this right. Sorry, I was sent something that I didn't understand what it meant. Rather than being like, oh, I'll just respond to it tomorrow. probably should just, I was like, I should probably just look this up and figure out what this means. So I just need to respond to something there. So. Hey, Blossie, could you check something for me real quick while I'm just doing all this? Can you check to see what the games I have listed for tomorrow are? I think I know what Thursdays are, but I don't remember what I listed for tomorrow. Be a little bit proactive with something here. Hades and DVD. Hades makes sense. Don't know, because tomorrow, or I guess today, Wednesday is the last day for the anniversary. What is my idea? I'm just pondering like what I should do for tomorrow. Like Hades first would be correct because that means like that will give me more than enough time to prepare for like driving and stuff. So I'm gonna be doing that like most of the night. But Dead by Daylight. Sorry, I'm like dealing with like multiple things all at the same time, so I'm trying to like piece together like what I want to do tomorrow. I think we will do Dead by Daylight tomorrow. I think I'm gonna try, just try, to get the last 2 killer achievements that I need. It is going to be, I'm just gonna let y'all know right now. For the Dead by Daylight stream tomorrow, if you want to see me angry and irate, like, that's gonna be the stream for you. Yeah, if you want to see me very angry and irate, that's gonna be the stream for you. If you don't, then I would recommend maybe skipping that stream. Is my notion. Because there's still the 2 last achievements that I need to get. I think that's gonna be the play. I think we'll still do Dead by Daylight in Hades, but I'm very much gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be me playing as killer. It's not gonna be fun time, especially for me. So well, that was a good chunk of rare Pokemetal. 64. We're getting closer. This island also is gigantic. I'm surprised I've like not hit the borders or anything like that. This is a pretty big vein of Pokemetal. Half of the bottom floor of the island's gone, you only have a chunk of what you need. But yeah, no, I need 99 and we're at 68. 71. There we go. Listen, half of the bottom of the island's gone, but that's okay. Because we're still getting more. Oops. There's still other things I need to find around here, by the way. Like, this Dream Island isn't just supposed to be for, like, rare, the Pokemetal. Like, there is still other things I need to get. Inventory is almost full. What's up there? 82, we're close. Getting closer. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. That's a lot of... Alright, how many more Pokemon fragments? 13 more. Need to find 13 more. More. Not a single rare. Great. More. 4 Pokemetal fragments. Okay, we're at 8 more. There's 8 more left. Six more left. We're almost done. Four more left. Sorry, I just had to randomly water It was very important that I did that. To be honest, I don't even care about that one up there. We're at the edge. We're at the edge of the map. Three more. There's more right there. Oh, there's one more. Just need one more. Please. There we go. 99. Get me out of here, kind of. Alright, now to actually grab the stuff that is Dream Island exclusive. So let's keep moving. There's also limestone around here. I didn't even piece together that there's limestone around here. Random bits of fluff. And this, there's a Pokeball. An iron table. Ooh, that's a new one. Iron rack. Now to find so we were just here ish. Actually, if we go down, that's where like there's a few things, but here need to get this. This summer, Professor Oak's Pokemon Talk will be airing specially every morning starting at 8 a.m. Children can call in and have their questions answered on air by Professor Oak himself. Please feel free to call in with any questions about Pokemon. The number to call is below. You know what? I'll be a professor. Like this. Professor Kit. Works for me. Also could just get rid of a lot of this limestone for a few reasons, but don't need to. So this is one hole, and I need to go just check find the other one. This way. I also need this. Down the tree. down the tree. Cut down the tree. I'm too tall. Sorry, I do need lum seeds. I'm gonna grab another one, and then I think we'll be good there. And then there's one more hole to explore. We should be good. Metal. Cool. What's that? I'm to head back. Oh, gotta adjust myself here too. Go down, da, da, down. Oh, raining. Hello. Thanks for the bricks. And guess what? I've been holding on to these for a while. Make me some bricks. Need a lot of bricks. That's what this is saying, but don't worry about it. Alright. Now that we have a metric ton of yellow and moss bricks, I'm gonna grab this. Ivysaur, I don't know what you're doing, buddy. Reach in here. Oops. Alright, perfect. Have enough. Look at all this just regular Pokemetal I have, though. It's crazy. Rocky Ridges. There's just a few things gotta do. And then we got good news. Ish. Hopefully. Alright, I need to find a few things. Few things to find, and then what's in here? Pokemetal? Crazy. What's in here? Pokemetal? Crazy. Alright, who knows how to breathe fire? I don't know why Hitmonlee is over there. Dugtrio is floating. Chat. Dugtrio was floating. I thought that Dugtrio might have legs. I think that's like actual proof that Dugtrio just knows how to float. I don't know how to take this information. Don't know how to respond to this information at all. How? Dugtrio floats, chat. Don't know if I I need to gather more gold ore. I didn't realize that was one of my dailies today. I'll worry about that later. Kind of. Is there anyone else who breathes fire that's around here? Chandler, maybe? Yeah, Chandler. Hi. Litwick's on the way! From downtown! Litwick is on the way! Litwick do be cruising. Okay. Now that that's done. Rebecca Critchlow, thank you so much for the sub on YouTube. Welcome to Kid Party. How's it going? Welcome. That's not where I wanted to place that. There's actually a lot that I still need to destroy around here, but that's okay. For now. Please don't mention the house, Aurora's. I don't remember how you say your name. It's Aurora something. Aurora Borealis. I am hoping for a few things. I am actually worried. Oh, they must only be seeds right now. It might actually be what it is. Are they only seeds? It might be. Oh, what I'm referring to will make a little bit more sense here in a moment. So those two do what they need to do. I am looking for something in particular. Not here. Withered Wasteland. To the Withered Wasteland we go! Arrived at home. Perfect. However, I am looking for something very specific that I might need to take a picture of. Considering the atrocious state I'm about to find this in. Okay. There are some particular flowers that I need to find. And either they are seeds or they are flowers. Once again, this will make more sense once I find them. I actually need one of these. Believe it or not. So what I'm hoping for is that they're seeds. But if they are a flower, that's okay too. Question is, where did I put them? I don't know where I put them. Is there a shower in a box? You know what? Actually, it might be in one of these boxes over here. Also, Excadrill, you're not going to be here in a moment, but that's fine. Appreciate it, Raiko. Thanks for the twine. Please note that I live with a few spiders who actually just produce twine, and that's all they do. I'm sorry if you're having an aneurysm, by the way, over this disaster of storage. It will be fixed soon. The keyword is soon. It's part of what today is. Is this ever-growing slight worry? It's growing ever slightly more. Okay, here we go. Candy flowers. Okay, so what I am thinking is place one of you down. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, yellow carpet, and then okay. Candy flower seeds. Nope. This down. Back up. Take a pic. No. Okay. New plan. Okay. That's fine. 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 Okay. Now we have to hope for the best. What do I need? Rare Pokemetal? Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, we can make a copy of some icicles. Okay, so I have 4 seeds. A box holds 20, so I need 16. No, I need 17. I have a flower, I have 4 seeds, and then I need 1 to be on top of the thing. So I need 17. Thank you. Okay, and then now I need to get 1 Pokemetal ingot to make the cave cluster. Do I have at least 1? I do. Perfect. And while we're at it, we'll just put all of this back. Honestly, I am making some pretty good progress with all of like the storage stuff. It's just rough. Just really rough. Also, I found out that not every single item is in the collection. So we're only going to fill the collection because I feel like Pokopia would have a heart attack if I tried to do everything that I possibly wanted to. Okay. I'm just taking a look at some stuff. Just to be, like, absolutely sure. Hi. What do you need? Where did I go? Great question. Also, everyone's in the house. You know what? I should probably do this. Did I even acknowledge the fact that I built this? Quentin's Creature Corner. Thank you so much for the follow or the subscription to YouTube. Appreciate it. Welcome to Kid Party. Enjoy your follower emotes. How's it going? I didn't even mention this, but this is the Altar of Flame. This is where a Pokemon lives that I just kind of didn't go into. It got built like 2 days ago. Moltres is here. So let's go say hi to Moltres. want to be friends? And just who you? Can't a Pokemon have a nice time relaxing in a volcano without... What's that now? You made this place? Well, why didn't you say so? I gotta give you my thanks then. Sorry for the stare down earlier, nothing personal. Thanks, Moltres. We're gonna move you out of here at some point, but I'm just letting you know. Moltres is the flame Pokemon, a legendary bird Pokemon. As it flaps its flaming wings, even the night sky will turn red. Well, that's cool. Moltres. Only lives here. That's the only place it lives. Knows how to fly. You don't even know how to burn. You just know how to fly. Also going to say that this is a Peloton exclusive form. Kitopolis. Lots of fire. Nice breezes. Stone stuff. Symbols. Luxury. Spicy. Good shit. Good shit. 4. Hey. You don't really live here, so I'm gonna take you out of this volcano. That's not even a house. I mean, we'll find a house for Moltres eventually. Come on, Moltres. I need you to live. I need you to live in the grass like a commoner. Live in the grass like a commoner. There's tall grass over here. Look at all these Pokemon living in the grass, and Moltres is like, I deserve the peaks. Guess what? You're gonna live here now. Congratulations, Moltres. Now you live there. Oh, I need to hype it up? Alright, well, we can deal with that later. And I made an altar of flame! Look at that! And I put some decorations. And I have to grow a lot of veggies at once. And power machines with electricity. I don't know really how I need to do that, but make it easier to get around. This is actually... I have an idea for this. Okay, there's a few other things that we need to do. We're going to be working on that today. For now, I need to find a few things. Hopefully, I have enough. Sand den kit. Stone den kit. Okay. We're gonna hope that this works, because I'm getting worried that we're running out of space. Also, I made some generators here. The generators actually work with the lights. So that's cool. I have some plans, but we'll get there. Okay, so as you can see, I added to some stuff, and now we have icicles. Perfect. A crystal cluster. And then a strength rock. Who was trying to talk to me? Okay, you up there. Okay, so the next... I need to put a frame right here. And then storage right there. And then I need to put a single flower right there. I need to make more of those seashell lights because I really want to make this place illuminated down there. I think that's like the best way to do it. So let me do 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I need to turn these all into seeds. So these are event-specific flowers, by the way. So it's kind of funny that I just had to duplicate a whole bunch of them. But by the way, that's not the only thing I have to duplicate today. There is something that, I'm gonna be honest, I have no interest in getting legitimately. I'm gonna be real. Like, I read how to get it legitimately. I thought about it for a few seconds, and I have decided that it's not worth it. So I'm gonna take the easy way on that, considering the fact that this is... I'm already using the developer islands and stuff for a few things. Okay. So this next section is the scariest for a few reasons. It's going to determine the rest of this. So, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be 12. 1, 2, 3, 16. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is the leaf den. The leaf hut. Cottage house. And this is the sand hut. This is the stone den. Okay, so the reason why this is scary is because I don't know what I'm doing for some of these. Is the truth of the situation, which sounds weird, but like, stick with me. So I need some insight from chat on what y'all think I should do. So I'm gonna go in here and just show this off. Also, I forgot to check the daily items. That's fine. This has a pattern, so we'll just take that. Okay, so where is it? Oh, cool. I forgot I can get some more Pokemetal. I do need to buy everything at some point. Okay, so this. So we have the Pikachu fountain. There are 5 total, and that means that's 1 per each area. So that means if you want to buy this, you have to build 1 in each area. Moonlight Dance Statue Kit. You can only make 1 for each area. Charging Station Kit. There's 3 for some reason. But I think you get an infinite after you max out Bleak Beach. So with these, but then you have the Relaxing Park Kit. 1 per each area. Do I want to count these even though I've already built them? And I think the answer is no, because I have already built them. I think that's what I want to do, is that I don't want to count the ones that are limited. I just want to, I'm going to take a look. Pokopia. I want to see if it can get more than 5. Sorry, I'm just checking something here. You know what? This might actually, there might be some infinite ones. I think it might be infinite after you buy enough of them. Let's do this because I know that the Rocky Ridges is maxed out. Back out. Doesn't look like it. Let me just see. I just want to see something here. Okay. I'm gonna say no until I max everything. And then there maybe is a possibility. But I'm not exactly hopeful. Because I want to have one in each area. Let's go find... I'm gonna need all the house kits. Cottage. The city one's gonna be rough, actually. Actually, no, these ones aren't bad. Hold on, let me adjust this here. Because I don't need... Oh, actually, no, I do. Hold on. Something that just dawned on me. Okay, those do exist. Okay. Small office. See, but I think the small office... Do I have small office? No, small office must be from Skylands. Oh, that's a yellow hut. So after log cabin, and then it's relaxing park, but I'm building one of these in each area. English cafe. I just want to see. There's no infinite. Well, that's fun. Okay. So I am going to say the answer is no. So I need to place those somewhere else. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. For now, though, let's just see. I need to figure out what other things I need to buy. I mean, I should just grab all the kits that I have. And then any excess ones? Yeah, any excess kits I really should just sell. That's gonna be it. So let's go grab every kit that I own. Weird to say that when my name is Kit, but like, you know, that's fine. And these... Hi, Zarua. Who's heavier, you or Rowlet? Probably you. These have been like so tough for no reason lately. Oh, I do need to go to, So this is just all getting all the kits. And then going from there. I also need to plant some more robust flowers. That's another thing I gotta do. A lot of this is just doing all the missions. It's raining right now. Well, there's a few other things I gotta do, but yeah, big thing right now is just need to find all of the random kits that I have, and then that way I can maneuver them how I see fit. Cottage. Okay, the tents are also important too. Do you even need a strength rock for anything? I'll have to figure that out later. That's like not even on my forefront of ideas. Freezing chambers kit. Okay, I do need this because we are going to be making that kind of today. That's the hope, at least. Furnace kit. Then, why do I have so many of these random things? I mean, hey, we're making our way through this, though, to be honest. Right. Do I need the strength blocks for anything? Really don't think I need them, but I'm gonna have to check a little bit later. There's a windmill. Need to grab that. Windmill kits. Hopefully these are all up in the front, so I can actually just grab them and go. It's not that bad. There's a power plant in print somewhere. Fountain. Did I already buy this? That is potentially terrifying. By the way, hold on. Okay, we found the freezing chambers. Missing a power plant. Okay. Who did I find? Trace of a Pokemon. Metagross. Okay, yeah, you're the gamer's paradise. I get it. The problem is I need the gaming stuff. The only way to get gaming stuff is by giving feathers to Gimmighoul. And I'm gonna be honest here. Do I really want to RNG it, or do I want to go to that one place that has it for sure? I think I want to go to that place that has it for sure. Seems like a better idea. I am really concerned about where the power plant one is, though. Have I not grabbed the power plant one? That might have just dawned on me. I might have not ever grabbed the power plant. Hickey. What's in here? Really should figure out if I need strength blocks at all. Excuse me. Now I need to go to, let's go to Bleak Beach. Bleak Beach has a few things. And I need to drop off a steak to, what's their face? To Moslax. We should be able to get Bleak Beach and Katopolis to environment level 10 today. I don't know if we're going to be able to get anything else. I don't know if we're going to be able to get Skylands. We'll see. Skylands is close, but I need one more house for Skylands. I am aware. So I built a house over here, and the house is gone because... brightened up around these parts? Did it? I don't know if it has brightened up around these parts, I'm just saying. Imprints. Garbage. Hello. Let me just drop that off real quick, and I'll be on my way. Oh yeah, I rebuilt the Pokemon Center here. Just because. Challenges. Gather gold or in height. Well, we can do... we'll just do that. There's a possibility that there's a Zoomeril over here? The answer is no. Cool. So... yeah, you can see there's quite a few Pokemon around here. I've built 5 of the houses. I need to finish the rest, but that's fine. So, environment level 8. We should be able to, yeah, as long as I give everybody who's in a house presents, we should be okay. But I first need to just double check. There is no chest here. Alright, cool. Let me go to Katopolis, because I have the sneaking suspicion I never grabbed the power plant ball. I guess also while I'm here I could just drop off the stuff that I have. And I don't need multiple of them, like we just need one to show off and like that's it, so. Everyone wants to say hi. Hello. Thanks for the sea fragments. Fortress. Just need to make sure that it's 4 on each side. That's the goal. Freezing chambers. This is wide. Okay. Interesting. Let me place this, because it's 5 on this side. 3, 4, 5. I just want to see... I want to make sure this is centered. It's definitely not 2, 3, 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Even 10. 6 and 10. 6 and 9. 7 and 8. 7. I think this is fine. So 4 on that side. Let's move it once more. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good old math. Good old math. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fine. And then how much is over here? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Actually, let's move it up once more. Yeah, let's move it up once more. One, 2, 3. All right. How to do this? Just keep going and going and going. Just gotta shorten this island a little bit. It's fine. That hurt. Let me do. And now this one. I'm gonna run out of punching power here in a moment. That's fine. What's surprising right now is just like how different this place is, but I guess they're not all the same, so it makes sense. I spent so long on this though. I really did. That's fine. Okay, let me eat this. So I can make that right now, which that'd be cool. Yeah, no, I totally forgot to pick this up. My bad. My bad. Should be the power plant. Abandoned power plant kit, yeah. Oh, this is still... I was like, wait, there's still things I have to water. Unfortunately. Second. How big is this abandoned power plant? This does not bode well. This does not bode well. How big is this power plant? Probably shouldn't have more building projects. More than one building project? Oh. You're talking about this. Okay. So you want me to build this next and then go from there. Okay. Have enough? I do. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do then. So the remaining part of Katopolis for today, let me place the remaining items that I have. Oh, I need to go to Rocky Ridges though. What do you want? I still have frames. I do. Everyone's just dashing around, having a good time, which is good. Oh, I do need to make more seashell things though. Just needed one more. Go figure. Okay. So that's that done. So lum trees are done. I need chesto seeds, huh? Okay. Oh, and then there's a few other things. So these are also mini generators, by the way. That's 20, 30, 40, 50. I still want to make more. I just need to light up these like interior halls, which I can definitely do. And I need like mini extenders, I think. I need Porygon for that, and I don't know where to get Porygon. So, you want some tires. Got it. Oh, hold on. Let's place these down. Where is here. So this will be the leaf cottage. This will be the sand house. Sand cottage. No. Stone cottage is right here. And then industrial city den kits. 2, 3. And then I need to get the rest of them. I'm gonna place the rest of these frames, and we're gonna hope that it doesn't tell me no. We're just gonna hope it doesn't tell me no. Let me go to Rocky Ridges. Rocky Ridges has a few things I need. And then after that, a few other things I need to do, but that's besides the point. Yeah, no, I got some missions done. We will get there. Go this way. Oh, you probably know how to hype? Where is Rotom? Dente. Rotom has a house somewhere. Here we go. Hey. Thank you. Alright, then I need gold. Just need 2 pieces of gold, and then we're good. Then I've done my dailies and everything's fine. I just hope I can find some gold. And here. This is Crystal Cluster McGee over here. Got it. It's Charcadet. Some iron. There's a lot of iron. There's some gold. One. And I find more gold. At some point I'll find more gold. I literally just need one. There it is. Boom, I got all the gold ore. Let's go. Get out of this heat-infested zone. It's too hot. No, I need to bring Charcadet and Volcarona up. That's for another time. So I just need to finish getting everything around here. And then we shall be fine. Do also need to bulldoze a few of these. That's for later. What do we got? You. No shield on wants a stack of tires, so that'll be fine. X. All right. So. Thanks for the sticks, buddy. I don't know why I need them, but thanks. These are done, build something's done. Now all that's left is maxing out Sparkling Skylands, Lake Beach, and the other place. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of the Pokemon started on Tank Masters stuff, and then go from there. Don't worry about the fire inside the house. It's completely kosher, I assure you. So why are you saying you hope everything's alright? Let's get these challenges done. I've made my own house. An iron. What is... So this is environment level 7. There are a few other ones that are making the rounds, so we're doing fine there. Oh, I did get a Poliwhirl, by the way. Poliwhirl is just chilling. This will be for vertical stripes. Oh, and I got a Kilowattrel. Which that just confused me, so... That was a thing. I don't know why it's called a Kilowattrel. It is what it is. So my goal is to make some habitats and also to do this. Because oh! This should be Corvus Knight. Corvus Knight. Should be this one. It is. Well, now, I haven't seen anyone who looks like you in a very long time. How nostalgic. I used to give humans rides as I flew, but now I have no idea where they all are. Now that they're gone, I quite miss them. Oh, you've actually been searching for humans, and in that case, I'd like to assist. I hope someday I'll fly with humans once more. Good for you. There's a Corviknight, a raven Pokemon. Although its wings have partly turned to steel and become heavy as a result, this Pokemon flies to the skies with ease. Great. Sewer hole inspection and the elevated top grass. Got it. Corviknight. You know how to chop and fly. Great. Great. Sparkling Skylands, nice breezes, metal stuff, shiny stuff, containers, wooden stuff, and you like the bitterness. Okay. Welcome to the team, Corviknight. I have a few other things I need to do. There's also a Poliwrath back here that I need to help out. What I need to do. I wanted to do this all first. So let me just go here. these like random puddles, these do have a chance to give us a whatever it's called, the industrial house, the city house. Twine. Cool, I got more twine. Yellow cottage kits. Not what I need. Also, while I'm at it, I need to go grab these flowers. These are going to be very important in the future. Alright, let's go help Polyrath while I'm here. Polyrath is actually going to be the easiest one to bring back. Him to train. That sounds great, Buckaroo. What is all this? Recipe for an office table. Alright. Hello! Oh, you're a new face. What's your deal? Going around building towns and hoping for more Pokemon to show up? Dang, that's super rad. You're gonna be okay with those flippy noodle arms? No offense. I'll probably be okay. Probably doesn't exactly inspire confidence, pal. Alright, let me tell you a real good training spot I know around here. I'll take you there now. Follow me. Alright, Polyrath. I just got Poliwhirl, so this is Polyrath. Polyrath. You're a tadpole Pokemon. The muscles it's developed through swimming are thick and powerful. When it lands a square punch, it can turn huge bowls to dust. You can do dojo training or sewer hole inspection. Well, guess what? You're here for a quest, so... Humid, we'll put you on the beach. Lots of water. Cleanliness. Construction. It's good to know that you know how to build. Exercise, group activities, and spiciness. Lake Beach up to 49. I still don't know where Poliwag is, though. Alright, where are we going? As you can tell, the spot's surrounded by super solid sand. Let me tell you, punching the stuff with all your might is actually a solid workout. Of course, a single punch is all it takes for a powerhouse like me to pulverize the sand into dust. Don't worry, you'll get there someday. Until then, you ought to train here. And be sure to clean up after yourself. No leaving a sandy mess for others, got it? Just common decency. It may take a few decades, but if you manage to bring me 6 blocks of ordinary sand someday, I'll be impressed. Sure, you can't use sand for anything, but you could throw it away. That's just common sense. Use sand to make glass. Yep. Why do you only want 6 blocks of sand, though? Ordinary sand. What? You already got 6 blocks of sand for real? Oh, sure, it'd take you at least a decade, but I guess you're more amazing than I give you credit for. And good on you for picking up after yourself. It's too bad sand's totally useless, huh? Light a fire in the smelting furnace and make it glass. Oh, hey, since you're a genius, maybe you can help me out. Sweet-ass, could you come with me for a sec? What's up there? You can climb up to the top here. There's a dojo just a short walk away. Oh, a dojo's like, you know, a place where humans train and stuff. I love spending time there. It seems like there used to be an elevator running here, but it's totally busted now. If you could build up this town some more, Pokemon can live here. I'd love for them to come swing by the dojo. So I was wondering, could you maybe fix up the elevator so folks can get to it? I'll give it a shot. Real? Thanks, pal. Alright, listen up, because I'm going to teach you how to fix the elevator. See how chunks of the ladder are missing? Yeah, that's a problem. So to start, could you fill the mission spots and make sure the ladder's all connected? Once that's done, I'd like to climb the ladder and check if there's still an elevator platform up there. To sum it up, the first step to fix an elevator is connecting the ladder, then climb it up to see what the deal is. I mean, that looks like an iron ladder. Is 4 going to be enough? It is. Well, it's convenient that this is here. Hello! Yeah, it's super clear today. I think it'll rain or something. Oh, you want me to climb it myself? Good to do. Oh, and there we go. Hey, can you hear me? Looks like you made it up safe. You see a machine hooked up to the ladder? Should be a blue silver thing. Yeah, I see one. Oh yeah, I knew it. It's an elevator platform. Now all you gotta do is put another one of those down here and bam, it's elevator time. Which brings us to step 2 on how to fix the elevator. Come back down here for a sec. Here's a question. Is there an actual dojo up here? Part 2. Alright, time for the next step, fixing the elevator. That's right, you guessed it. We're gonna make another elevator platform. How do we do that? I thought you might just come up with an idea on the spot, but I guess that'd be too easy. And I've got no clue how to make something like that, so now what? Alright, Alakazam knows all kinds of complicated stuff like that. Maybe we can ask them. Okay, new plan. Go find Alakazam and ask him how to make an elevator platform. I'm pretty sure they were living in a spot like this the last time I saw them. Yeah, so I need a crystal ball, buddy. What do you think that crystal ball of Alakazam's place is made of? Maybe glass? Oh, I can make the crystal ball. For a second I thought it was a recipe, or a relic. You know, the broken window panes around here kind of remind me of a crystal ball. Maybe you could use them to craft one? Oh, and then the pillow's right there. Okay. Got it. This crystal ball. Make this. Surging psychic power. Then we're gonna have to bring both of them. It says Alakazam is rare, but I'm guessing that Alakazam is gonna just show up here in a second. We'll just wait a second here. So, guess we'll just get some twine. Seems good. Seems just pretty chill. Hey, Poliwrath, do you think Alakazam's just gonna appear out of thin air? I feel like Poliwrath just tends to show up out of... Sorry, Poliwrath? Excuse me, Alakazam. Like, 1 second they're there, and 1 second they're not. Oh, they're there. If I'm not mistaken, you're a Ditto, right? Well, isn't this a sight to behold? In all my years, I've never seen a Ditto transformed into a human. Speaking of humans, I don't see any around here, so how were you able to transform into one? Oh, no need to answer that, just musing to myself. Thanks, Alakazam. Your psychic types. Actually, I'm going to bring you to 215, so 216. I'm going to bring you to Ketopolis, I think. Side Pokemon, a Pokemon that can memorize anything. It never forgets what it learns. That's why this Pokemon's so smart. Experiment space, surging with psychic power. You know how to teleport, and you also know how to trade. Dark. Ketopolis. Strange stuff. Wobbly stuff, metal stuff, letters and words, watching stuff, and bitter. Ketopolis is at 45. Hello, can I help you? What's that? You want to make an elevator platform? I see. Well, you were correct in assuming that I know the answers to all the small mysteries of the world. But I've been asleep for so long, I can't seem to shake the fog from my head. It may take some time before I remember all the things I used to know. Okay. Or rather, that's certainly how it feels, but for some reason, how to make an elevator platform is one thing I do remember clear as day. Are you listening now? Here's what you'll need to do. Thank you. If you connect 2 elevator platforms to the ladder, the elevator will start moving. Actually, it's not limited to just 2. As long as they're connected by ladders with no gaps, you can line up 3 or 4 elevator platforms and they still should work properly. For some reason, all my knowledge about elevators and only about elevators has come rushing back to me. I'd love to see the knowledge put to good use. Would you please build one actual elevator platform for me? Guessing it's here in utilities somewhere. I need glass, concrete, and a tank of gear. Okay. Glass, concrete, and Tinka gears. do also need them to build this. So let's start by doing that. Okay, what do you need? Concrete. You need concrete. That's concrete. Here's that's concrete and iron ingots. Head back. Because if they can start working on this, that'll be good. We can get that started right now, and then I can work on some other stuff later. I also just kind of want to build more habitats, though. Well, we're in the Withered Wasteland, so I can actually do a few other things, too, while I'm at it. What do you want, Ivy, sir? Thank you. Bean seeds. This one's actually really good for another thing, but I don't need it yet, so... I was about to say... Let's get 20 of these, 20 of those. Match this together. And then I need 10 of these. I feel like I need more concrete. What else am I missing? I can make an elevator platform. And then Skylands. So we can finish Polyrath and Alakazam's mission. And then have Tinkmaster work on the tower. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get everything to level 10 while I'm here. Like, I really do need... Oh, I was going to check the missions in Withered Wasteland. That's something else I need to do. And Catopolis, I need to do that too. I mean, also getting more Pokemon here would help raise the environment level too. That's something else to consider. Hello. I need 3 more. Did I put the concrete mixer over there? No. I just need 3 more. Okay. Let me then engineer and 5 regular. Okay. Just bring 4 more Pokemon up here, and then I will... Swear. So you, and you. And I'll bring Polyrath and Alakazam here later. I actually do really want to start this though ASAP, so once Axu gets here, I'm going to immediately go back, grab the last 3. You know what? I might go to Rocky Ridges. I can grab some stuff. Actually, were you just taking your sweet time to get up here? How far down is Exo? Hey, I need you to, like, climb the stairs. No, climb the stairs. Why are you having trouble climbing the stairs? Hey, you know how to fly. Come with me. Sue's just really dumb. Come with me. Do you know how to fly? Put stairs here eventually, I swear. Perfect. Let's go to Rocky Ridges. Because I know I do have some concrete over there, I think. I know / I think. Let's get him. I mean, that looks like it's ready. I probably do need to grab limestone, though, from the Clefairy doll. So I'll do that later. Look at that, 96. Awesome. To the sparkling Skylands I go. Let's go. Is this the elevator stuff done? Almost at 3 hours. Might just go habitat crazy. That'd be what I end up doing. We're building. 3:05 in the morning. I started building the second floor. Thanks for all your hard work, Gulika. I'm pretty good at building stuff, but the project like this size might take a while. So you can chill out or explore. Do whatever you feel like doing till we're done. Come talk to me once we're finished. Will later. Hello, Kazam. You successfully built an elevator platform. I'm pleased to learn my memory didn't fail me, and all that remains for you to set up properly. If you connect 2 elevator platforms with the ladder and the elevator, we're still moving. There we go. Elevator's finally finished. Thanks for helping me out, Ditto. Dang, I can't believe you seriously fixed up that elevator. You're sure something else, pal? Alright, what do you say we hop in this elevator, ride it up to the top? You lead the way since you did most of the heavy lifting. I'll be right behind you. Now take me up that elevator. How'd you make it up here before me? Dang, that was so easy. Elevators rule. The dojo's over this way. You should check it out since you're here, Ditto. It's just a dojo hidden here. Whoa, what do you think of the dojo? Kind of run down, but it's got a nice vibe, right? Not gonna lie, this is my favorite place to be. Now that I've seen what you're capable of, I want to ask you for help with one more thing. I don't have a place to live now, you see, so I was wondering if you can make me a home that feels like a dojo. I just need 2 strength rocks and 2 hanging scrolls. Black Belt Weekly. Osu, the Fighting Fists of Pita is a new karate dojo now open for business. Beginners welcome to join, Pokemon welcome to attend. Everyone who signs up this month will receive a free karate gi as part of our welcome giveaway. Much like Hitmonchan, like Hitmonlee. To join, just call the number below. I like the professor outfit more, though. What I'm gonna do... do this. Who else would want to live here? Somebody's rare. Okay. There you go. Live here, and then I'm going to move you immediately afterwards. Well, thanks for making me such an awesome place to live, Ditto. If you ever need a hand building up this town, you can count on me. Just give me a call anytime, and I'll help with anything. Great. Come with me. You thought you and Alakazam were going to live here? Hell no. Come with me. You come with me. Perfect. Continue following me. Thanks for following me over here. Y'all are gonna love your new homes, and by love, I mean probably not. That's okay. Oh, you have another... Hold on. Hey, Ditto, you got a sec? What about the first floor of this building and its entrance? What do you call it, a foyer? Anyway, I was wondering if we could jazz it up here a little right now. It's kind of meh. What about the machine? You know, the PC at the Pokemon Center? You can get all kinds of items from it, right? You can nab 2 pop art sofas and plonk them down the first floor of this building. Get a feeling they'll make the space look real nice. My dude. Move right there. And then I'm gonna have you move in. What does he want me to do? Oh, you're talking about the huge building. What's up? Thanks for the shrooms, friend. So now that they're both there, let me go back to the Withered Wasteland. Just for now. Look at the missions. Hello. Brooklyn's out and about. Do gotta move Espion at some point. I wanna see. What missions am I missing here? This furniture and decorations. 500. Build something here. Build different structures. Keep flowers in bloom. Robust flowers. What do you want me to do? You know what? Like, I was trying to think of, like, what else do I need to build? I can build the Clefairy thing. And a few other things, too. Also totally forgot to mark off the thingy, but that's okay. I forgot to grab the crystal fragments. God dang it. I need like crystal fragments for the freezing chambers. So I think what I'm gonna do is I think it's time to just go all in with building whatever I need to build and figuring out what else I need to build, like habitat wise, right? I feel like I'm at the point where just I have all the habitats. What do you need? No? Okay. So let me first, I'm gonna just drop down in here, see what I need, if I need to buy anything, and then just kind of go from there. So leaf house, and okay, city, then Pokeball house, Pokemart, Iceland, beach, bridge, Skyland, windmill. This windmill. Let me just make sure. So house. Pokeball house, Mart house, 1, 2, 3, 4. So windmill and then water. Furnace. Okay, so this is the big one actually. Is that this is a Pikachu fountain. But do I have another one? Also, I need to mark these off. Had to be sure, had to be sure. So let me just see if... Did I already purchase one, or did I purchase... No, there's 5 in stock, so we did find an extra one. So I will have to find another one of these. Somewhere. Oh, that's gonna add to my... Well... It's gonna add to my headache upon headaches. for now. Thanks for the iron ore. Let's grab the things I'm missing. And then go from there. And a city cottage. Pokemart. Wasteland Pokemon Center. And the Ridge Pokemon Center. And a charging station. Nope, that's the wrong one. Sand hut. Sand cottage. Stone hut. Stone house. City hut. City cottage. Pokemart. Wasteland. Ridge. Bridging station. Pikachu fountain. And I'm not going to do the moonlight dance yet. Also, I need to move the ridge over once more. Because it goes beach and then ridge. Let's go do this real quick. There we go. That's all of that, and then I can move the rest of those later. Now I just need... materials, which I think there is icicles. There's ice in here. Speeding on over. Speeding on over to make the next one of these. Seven and 10. Okay. The wasteland. I'd like to get more Moonlight Dance statues, but I need to level up things more. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Well, there's still like a bunch of stuff I need to do, because I was, like I said, or like as I was saying earlier, I need to raise the habitat levels. There's a few places I need to do that. Let me... Here's what I'll do. These are done. These are done. This is done. Then all of these other houses. We're almost there. Didn't I have... Hold on, I needed another storage thing. It's pretty important. One of these has an extra storage. Just don't know which one. Here it is. I don't think I need the furnace kits. Like I don't. I mean, we could just trade these for now, and then if we need more, I'll get more later. That's really what it boils down to. Okay, so now the last thing I need to do... Go some veggies. Still have the tires on me? I do. I need 10 crystal shards, and then we're gonna just make everyone happy, build the freezing chambers, and then I should be good. Topolis. Make everyone happy there. Here's the problem, like, I'm getting tired, and I know I need to get some sleep, but the problem is I need to be up in 2.5 hours anyway, and then I need to go back to sleep and then finish the rest of my stuff. Ask about your house. You're good. You're awesome. What else am I missing? Is anybody who's awesome is like at max, right? Oh, they all are. And then... So it's just everyone else who's in these houses. And Shieldon's already at awesome. They're just being needy. Alright, here's your stack of tires. Thanks for the stardust. I didn't need it. Nope. I need to talk to you. Some food. What food do you like? You like bitter food. Bitter is potatoes and rust. Talk to the other ones, see what they need. Decoration. Is your comfort level? Lots of fire toy. The fiery Magby statue? I think a fiery Magby statue is a toy that with lots of fire. So I need all five of you to come with me. Weezing, you're coming too, even though you don't got arms. Decoration. So decoration, we can do a gravestone. Need to go grab a Rostberry. Also need to see if there's a fiery Magby statue in any of these. 'Cause I think that's a toy. I think that is the lots of fire toy. Come with me, friends, because I gotta bring you all the way over here. Just need to grab this raspberry. Pokemon really don't like venturing out, though. That's a fire toy. Yeah, it's the fiery Magby statue. Mimikyu's on the way. So I will go to the Withered Wastelands here in a moment. Mimikyu, you're almost here. Probably. Thank you. Grab a Magby statue. We should be good. Sorry, I'm like multitasking here because there's, like I said, a few things I want to do all at the same time. So, that way, sure. Dude, they're shaking their butt at me. Can't believe this. Volbeat's just shaking their ass. I know I have an extra one somewhere. I have like an extra 3, actually. There we go. So I have everything that I need. Head on over to Catopolis. Fly on over. Real quick. Get in here. You want to do, right? Look at this. Rostberry for you. Operation. Then you should be happy too. Alright, that's another level. Another level. Looking good. Level 7. I mean, there's still so much other stuff I gotta do. Harvest veggies. One center, do the rest of that. Yeah. We get substitute doll, rail metal, antiques, medical. Let's grab the rare Pokemetal. And then antique closet, get antique clock. Practice sandstone. Interesting. To be real, I'm just gonna buy a lot of this stuff right now. Now that we're here, 1,